Hi, my name is Emily Greenfield. I'm a senior at Miami Art Studio.
Awesome. Thank you. So what happened that made you realize that you needed our service?
When I first took the SAT, I noticed that my math score wasn't where I needed it to be, and it was just not getting there.
Was it like PSAT or you had taken an SAT?
Yes, I took my PSAT in October, and I took the SAT again in December, and it was the same score. I hadn't improved, and I did a little bit of Khan Academy, and just nothing.
Con wasn't working for you?
No.
When you say you did a little bit of con, like what's a little bit?
It was like maybe like once a week, not even.
Did you do that like from your October to your December or
Yeah.
no? And then in that moment you stayed the same. So you were like,
Yeah.
I need something different. Got you. And I mean, so like what kinds of problems was this causing you, right? Not getting the score that you needed. What issues did that present you?
Um, I didn't think I was gonna get into college, or like I wasn't gonna get any scholarships with the score, and I just felt discouraged.
And then how'd you end up finding us?
So I found you because she kept insisting that she wanted some kind of help. And one of my friends reposted her son because they had used your program. And so I sent it to Emily. And then I kept following the way that you post your stories and your interviews. I kept analyzing it and looking at what you did. And then we had the interview with you. So we signed up.
Now, at that time, when we were having that interview, or I guess even prior to that, what was your expectation of the virtual group learning experience?
Okay, so I wasn't really sure. I had seen a lot of people say like it was better than they expected, but I was like, how good can this be? Like, am I going to be able to stay focused, staring at a screen for so many hours and like being home? But I think that the way the class is structured and the way the teachers are constantly calling on the students and making sure that everybody's very much engaged, I didn't even have time to even look at my phone or do any of that or get distracted.
Nice. Kept you in the zone.
Yeah.
That's good. I mean, and it is a long class, right?
Yes.
So how did you manage to get through a 4-hour math class?
Sometimes I'd be really tired, but having a score that I really wanted, and I wanted to see an improvement in my score, is what kept me through. So yeah.
Yeah, like be real with people. That's why I want this to be like, yo, it's not easy. I say it when I have I'm pretty sure I told you this, like, yo, it's not gonna be easy.
Right.
But you want to go up 100 points or more, like that's what we do. And you did it. Did you eventually, like, did it get easier over time, or was it just always hard to be in
No,
class?
in the beginning I was like, whatever. But then after like it hit like mid-April, from mid-April to like the end of the course, I was like, I need to do this. I'm going to see an improvement and I'm going to work.
Locked in.
Yeah.
Nice. So everybody, you got to lock in. Like that's the move. That's great. And how would you describe the service to like another student if they asked, like, what do they need to know?
The service was great. Everybody in the group chat, I would ask one question and like there would always be at least one person answering very quickly. Towards that final test date, those extra review classes were super helpful.
Mm-hmm.
I think it really helped me improve anything that I had forgotten from the beginning, and the extra office hours as well. Any questions I had on practice tests, homework, they were always there to help.
You were one of the few who took advantage of that.
Yeah.
I'm so happy you did. I wanted everyone to go, and you were like, I'm the one.
I know. I saw those messages and I was like, nobody's joining. Like, I think I need this.
I mean, we have it, and this is great because I have to talk to some of the current students. They need sometimes a little bit of motivation from somebody else that's not me.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But when I say things, I mean, it's not like a parent saying it. I guess like when parents say things, definitely the students aren't going to listen. When I say it, it's like at this point, because I'm not even depending, like I barely even teach anymore, right? You're like 50-50 listening, but he's the expert. But when it comes from another student,
Yeah.
Right.
So that's great to hear. I'm super happy.
But everything you said about the program was true. The way you laid everything out, and I'm a teacher. So I would hear the lesson in the background and I would hear the interaction between the students and the teacher and the feedback on the WhatsApp or the messages. Sometimes they would ask her about the homework or anything and she would do it. So it's really good. Everything you said was true.
we followed through. That's it. That's my goal. That's our goal. And I mean, so ultimately, what result did we help you get, Emily? What was your final score, your initial score, and your total improvement?
Okay, so I had started with a 540 and I ended with a 670. I went up 130 points. So I was able to receive and kind of go towards 75% Bright Futures. And it helped me because I had forgotten so much from like my earlier years of math. And it was like a refresher, and Piece of Pie gave me like the right guidance because I knew I was good at math, but I had forgotten so much. You
are good at math. I got you, bro. Like if you needed that from you proved that. But more than being good at math, you proved that you're an excellent student.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Great job.
It wasn't even, like thanks for those kind words, but like congrats to you, because this is what
Thank you.
I don't know, that's what it's all about for me. And I guess so what has this result meant for you now?
I guess the score has really opened more doors for more opportunities for scholarships and different universities. And it's lessened my stress for my senior year.
I mean, you still have application.
Oh yeah.
It's normal. And then, who knows? Maybe you end up at UM, right?
Hopefully.
Okay, so what advice would you give other students currently on their SAT prep right
now? I'd say to make sure to spread out the homework because it is a lot. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, but the workload is what will help you retain and get the extra practice that will help you improve your score.
Spread out the homework. Thank you. Someone else said it. Everyone write this down. Come on, people. Like procrastinators will be procrastinators. I was one, but that's not the move here, guys. So thank you for saying that. I guess, how could our program be improved?
I don't even know, because it was just so perfect with like the way, like scanning the assignments on the Google Classroom. The Google Classroom was like so easy to navigate and see like my practice tests and my solutions and my assignments and getting feedback from the teachers. I don't even know, the classes too, like it was just great.
I wish I thought like that. I'm here like, how can I make this better? Like every minute. Oh man. All right, awesome. That's great. Is there anything else we should know?
I like the way that towards closer to the test, they were giving test tips on different ways to answer certain questions.
Oh, yeah.
Not just teaching them the lesson.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about that. I have some updated videos that I'm making it part of the homework now.
Oh,
it's like you're gonna watch this video on how the test works, on the structures, on the little. We're always updating. So I'm glad you said that you guys actually, because I have I always have a little bit of a feel of like, we could add a little more of this or that, but when you guys say what you liked, and then I'm like, okay, good.
Right.
That's what I'm starting to do a little bit more of, or maybe I wasn't doing more of it and I should.
Mm-hmm.
I really appreciate it.
Closer to the test so they remember. That's
right.
Something that I would always do because that's something that I struggled with as a student. So I don't know.
Right, little tricks.
Yeah.
Time management, or I don't know what else, like the hacks, there was a lot of tricks.
Yeah, I think all the practice tests, there were like a lot of practice tests and a lot of mocks, but I think that's what helped a lot. So you knew the structure of the SAT, not just the information, but the structure.
Okay, so then would you say that was Like, obviously you're learning the math, refreshing. You mentioned that
Right.
earlier. But at the end, the most helpful thing to you, would you say it was like just having a lot of practice tests towards the end so that you were like ready?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I mean, that's how we try to structure it. I always, if you noticed, it was like in the beginning, more content.
Right.
And at the end, it was just like practice tests like crazy. But you know what? You did the work. So, like I said, and like I tell everybody, you do the work, you get the result. All right, everybody, thank you for being here and tuning in. Peace.